Hi, everybody. Welcome to our meditation today. I'm Magli Pesha, and we are going to be meditating today with our whole self, exploring the universe of our body. Awesome. I see a bunch of you have shared. Hello in Sydney. Hello in France, Canada. Welcome, welcome. Michigan, Pennsylvania, Norway, North Carolina. Welcome, welcome. London, and it's 6 o'clock in London. Good to know, good to know. Okay, Colorado, Santa Cruz, Spain. I love how global we are. And I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's a little globe right there behind me, and that is to represent our connection all over this planet together and the way our energy comes together to meditate, which is a very wonderful, wondrous kind of thing that can happen. I'm sure you've felt it in many different ways, how we can connect through an online format, but yet our energies are together in another space and time. The meditation today that we'll be doing will be exploring kind of the different spaces and times, you could say, within our physical energy body, not just the physical, really. You wouldn't find it under a telescope or something. So I'm going to share with you some slides. I hope you like these. I find I've gotten good feedback that people enjoy being able to see kind of what the different stages of the coming meditation will be. So no one is surprised. And I'm going to just go over them as people join, also as a refresher to me, because I wrote out these steps this morning after meditating for a little bit on what the best way for me to guide this meditation would be. And so these are kind of the steps that came. Of course, during the meditation, I'm meditating too. And when I'm meditating, I'm opening to any direction from the universe, not just within myself, but bigger too. And, guides or non-ordinary reality, the wonderful creative mind, all of that comes in, I think, for me anyways, as I join in meditation and allow the guidance to be there. So it's not a very brainy, mind-based activity, as you can tell the way I'm talking about it for myself. Now, for others, it might really be, and that's perfect. So we're going to start with our breath because it's a way to focus our attention and also relax our whole nervous system. And I'm noticing I have a little bit of a dry throat today. And then we're going to work with our intention around entering into this energy that we are within, this universe within, grounding our energy, inviting our guides to help us, whatever that means for you. Guides might be God, guides might be a tree, guides might be a quality or an emotion like love or faith or grace or hope or humor, curiosity. And then we're going to bring the healing vibrations, however they are for you through your senses. For some, that might be seeing, for some feeling, for some metaphors of nature or colors or patterns that present or light. We're going to be bringing that into our inner universe because we are not only connecting and exploring, but we're also creating new dimensions within this universe. So that's where it really becomes a healing, active meditation. And then we're going to just allow kind of our attraction, our curiosity, our awareness, our kindness to draw us to different layers of the experience. And we will listen with compassion to whatever is going on within. Listening with compassion is a skill. It's something we practice. And have a conversation with our bodies, have a conversation with this universe, listen, explain, witness, share, however that shows up for you today. And then we will give ourselves permission to let go. How does it sound to give ourselves the ability to release? So that would be what I mean by that is if you find in the conversation, your attention goes to a pain, let's say a suffering, something that's tight or difficult, and you listen to it and you wish to release it, but you don't know how. I often don't have any idea how intellectually to release anything because it goes against my whole nature to release something. So instead, we just ask for permission. May I let go of this? It doesn't serve me. And it's a permission for ourselves. It's not asking permission of anyone else. It's just an inner permission. And then we fill up with our highest vibration of light. Now, if you have another way to let go and release and relax, maybe through the breath, there's many options, and we'll see what comes through in the meditation. There may be many different ways we can let go. This option of giving ourselves permission is just maybe a new way of doing it that we'll add in. And then we'll fill up with our highest vibration of light. You could say our highest vibration of love. You could say our highest vibration of energy, our highest vibration of spirit, our highest vibration of universal commonality. The words don't matter. And then we'll return to our heart for a wishing practice. And that's where we just send wishes out into all time and space for our own inner universe and for the whole universe too. And that will be the ending of the meditation. So I'm gonna go back to sharing these in a moment. So don't worry, the slides haven't disappeared or anything. But let's just begin now with our breath. So before I start that, I turn on the transcript and then I always want to hide it. So if anyone else likes to hide it, where it says live transcript, you can always select to hide the words if they're distracting in any way. And also I want to kind of dedicate this practice for my own practice in this practice to my beautiful, wonderful sister Marisi in Seattle, Washington, who is having a baby at this moment. She is probably in the last stages of labor, and her wonderful daughter Sakura is coming into the world. So I just share this meditation with that whole family. Okay, so let's just begin by just noticing our breath. Noticing where we are right now, noticing how are you? Do you want to sigh? Do you want to shake, stretch, move the shoulders? Just listening and moving, reacting in a positive way to whatever you're sensing in your body as you breathe. You may have some sounds with your exhale or your inhale. No one can hear you, so you just allow yourself to breathe. And with your inhale, just following that inhale like a very subtle wind that travels inside to the places the breath goes, and following your exhale as it travels outside. Give yourself full permission to breathe in the way that most serves you right now. As you follow your breath, you might notice the way the air moves through the nostrils, or you might notice your chest or your belly or some other part of you. So just be aware of this noticing as you breathe. So simple and so helpful to notice our breath. And as you notice the breath, you may want to start at the top of your head and do a gentle body scan, just breathing as you notice your hair and scalp and face, the inner dimension of your head, the back of your head, just breathing here and being with yourself. Going into the mouth, the jaw, the neck, back of the head, the throat, and breathing fully in the way that serves you today. You may want to travel down into the collarbones, the upper back, the shoulders as you breathe. Just letting your attention go down the arms into the hands. And when you're ready, back to the chest and heart and the center of the body, the upper back, the back of the heart. Taking your time to notice and breathe and join your attention with your body. If anything shows up as a sensation, you can kind of tag it if it has a certain quality like pleasant, unpleasant, pain, tension, relaxation, anything at all. You can give it a word and just bring your breath there. And letting your breath flow with your attention down into your solar plexus. You might want to put a hand on your ribs kind of area, feeling the inside of the body, however you do, just bringing that inner direction, like an inner nudge. Go inside there for a moment, just a moment, and to the back body and the space around the body. Welcoming any noticing, welcoming the breath into this core area of the body. Exhaling in just the way that serves you right now. And then letting your attention go lower into the area of digestion, feeling the upper belly, feeling the spine, the back, and just breathing, honoring yourself, honoring exactly what it is you sense. There is just your way of sensing. There is not any right way or wrong way, just your way right now as you breathe and connect. And then when you're ready, going down lower into the lower stomach, maybe around the belly button, feeling inside the body, like a gentle, maybe it's like a gentle hand on your lower back supporting you. Feeling into this part of your body as you breathe. Just taking all the time you need. And when you're ready, feeling the chair or the bed or the surface under your legs, connecting with that sensation. Feeling inside of the body into those spaces where the sits bones are, where the hips meet the legs, and letting your awareness go down the legs gently, kindly. And if your awareness travels back up, greet that awareness. Feel that inner nudge that welcomes you. to just breathe and be with the legs right now, the knees, the shins, the calves, the ankles, the feet, the toes. And breathing for a moment, being with the feet, saying hello to the earth. We'll begin the grounding part of our meditation journey. And when we ground our energy, we just invite a sense of connection with what is solid and comfortable, present, secure. And as you breathe in and as you breathe out, connecting with the hips and the legs and the feet, and imagining a beautiful cord of light that connects you with the earth and the earth's light. And just bring an intention for your own stability, your own kind, secure, caring attention for yourself. And just breathing with that light as though you were playing a gentle game of sending and receiving, giving and allowing, feeling that grounded, stable energy like a tree has roots going down into the earth for nourishment, stability, like a mountain is strong and present. The sense of a boulder soaking up the sun's rays, filling with the light into the surface of the rock and allowing that light and warmth to go through the whole system. Invite your guides to join you in this time of exploring your own universe. Invite guides that are protectors, that are forces of love and kindness and clarity. This could be your values or emotions. This could be angels, guardian angels, plants, animals, any kind of helper that is right for you. And just imagining your guides. Where are they? Are they in front of you, behind you, to your sides? Maybe one side more than the other. And as you breathe and invite, just notice if there's a way that your system today senses this support. For some, there may be the sense of hearing. For some, the sense of feeling, or the sense of seeing, or it could be an energy or a spatial sense, touch, smell, thinking, and just allowing yourself to notice the way you sense, inviting your imagination to support you. And if you'd like to drop a color into the crown of your head as a form of support and let that color go through your whole system, just as though you had a dropper of beautiful food coloring that was so organic and healthy, and you just let that color drop down through the crown of your head and just mix with your energy, giving you vitality and peace and love and support. And with your breath now, noticing your inner universe, this expansive space. If you're given directions to place a hand on the heart or to make a mudra or to move or sing, listen to your universe, listen to your body, and invite a wonderful expansion, like the sky, looking up at the night sky and seeing all the stars. Feel that inside yourself, that wonder at what this is, this space that is not known, maybe, or is not made of thoughts, but is something else. It might be energy, there may be warmth, there may be sensations, and just always knowing your breath, your guides, your imagination is here in the exploration. Feeling into the breath, and as you inhale, invite a very gentle easing and expanding, and as you exhale, a gentle, easy, comforting coming together. So as you breathe, you expand and you come back together into a sort of gentle inner hug of energy. There may be a light that comes with this pattern of breath, expansion, and loving, comforting contraction. Allow yourself to bring the sense of a color through feeling or shape or thought or hearing or a sound, or it could be something from nature as you breathe, feeling the open sky, the gentle water of a lake, the happy song of birds. And just noticing how you can use your creative mind to bring these relaxing, nourishing, clarifying places from nature, sensory experiences into your body, into your energy. And do a little experiment, noticing what is it like to bring a particular beautiful memory of nature into my experience right now and direct it into my inner universe in my body. What do you wish to direct in? If nothing comes, try lovely, soothing water. Could be a waterfall, a gentle rain, a river, a pond. Whatever brings to mind something very wonderful and caring, healing. And then let yourself bring in something else. It could be a color, the sky, a gentle breeze, the song of a summer day. And notice what it's like to let your energy become very large, very wide, very big, knowing that at the same time you have a core rhythm, a core vibration that can move and grow and come right back into its own place of connection, and just sensing your own inner rhythm. Your breath might still be regular and you might be following your breath, or it may have become very subtle and light. And just noticing the breath, noticing the body's connection to this energy that you are. And bringing attention to this core central channel of energy and light that goes from your sits bones right in the middle of your body, like a gentle light. It might be a clear light that's all colors. It might be white. It might be blue. It might be your own kind of rainbow. And just imagine this light moving up through the center of your body, all the way to the very top of your head. And then just imagine it moving gently down like a cascade of beautiful rainbow. And letting your breath flow in this pattern, moving up, moving down, and just noticing the layers of your experience, letting this gentle cascading light be a constant presence as you explore. What is it like to go a little bit further out from my center to my limbs, to the area around my body, to somewhere in my body, or to a spacious quality that is not of the body, but it's here with me now. And just noticing, allowing, breathing, and returning as you wish to this gentle flow in the central channel. You might want to take a little energy orbit, tracing the energy around the body like an aura, or it might come like a figure eight, or like a planet moving around the sun. And the hands may wish to move, and just allowing that, allowing the hands to help you to move, to guide, feeling their divine presence as gifts, and inviting any gifts into your being as you wish, breathing and allowing the frequency of love, the frequency of healing, the frequency of connection, the frequency of deep acceptance, and giving to yourself what you need in this exploration of your energy and of this universe within as you breathe. And now listening with a very gentle, caring ear to anything the body wishes to share. Just listening, allowing any conversation, any knowing or witnessing with an unconditional love of your presence, allowing your body to share. The body sensations might feel very light in this space, or they may feel more pronounced. Everyone's different, and there's never a right or wrong way to listen to the body. You might just become aware of a certain area and notice it, and that is a listening. You might hear actual messages or sensory information as tension or ease or something else. And All you need to do is hold this frequency of caring, kind compassion as you listen to your body. This is a healing, a deep, very honest, very focused and expanded healing you give to yourself when you listen and you breathe. And if you wish, as you exhale, to bring even more ease and relaxation to what you listen to or with, feeling that connection and that ease of releasing with the exhale. This can feel like a warmth or a coolness, an expansion, a spaciousness. And if you wish to give yourself permission, then give yourself permission. I allow myself to release what I wish to let go of, or I allow myself to invite other resources into my body, into my universe. So permission can be to let go, release. Permission can be to invite, to nurture, to amplify. You may want to bring in more sunshine, more light, more love, more humanity. You might want to bring in more focus, stability, and just breathe with this. Anything that you wish to let go of, give yourself permission. And anything you wish to bring in, give yourself permission. Sensing this may be many things, and it may just be simple words that you speak to yourself. I allow myself to let go of. I allow myself to bring in, and you fill in the blanks. The hands can help you, the breath, your guides support you. There may be sounds in the releasing or sounds in the bringing in, and just allowing the sounds or the movements or the images or the thoughts to be helpers. And when you're ready, inviting in a filling up with your most clear, most present and kind, loving vibration. This could be a kind of light, a kind of certainty of your own inner work, your own inner exploration. This might be a vibration that comes like a cord that connects you to earth and connects you with all of the universe, a universal love. And just listening to the way you enter into your own vibration of light and clarity and love and peace. Letting the whole body experience this vibration just through nudging your awareness into every cell and tissue, inviting all of you to participate. You may want to take some deep breaths. And allow this filling up of your clarity throughout your whole body. for all your awareness. And when you're ready, coming back to that center space, finding center for yourself, feeling the connection to earth through your feet. Maybe you wish to put hands on your belly or heart or both. And just invite yourself fully to be embodied, present, and very, very kind to yourself. Any wishes that you wish to make for all beings in all of the world and universe, let these wishes go from you in every direction. They can be very simple. May all beings be well. May all people have love. May all people be nourished. And any other wishes, sending them out in every direction as you breathe, feeling your center, your core, and bringing these wishes home into your body, into your life, into your personality, bringing these wishes to yourself and knowing that others have been wishing for you as well. So just inviting wishes for yourself into the core of your human body, your human life, your human personality. May I be supported. May I be compassionate towards myself. May I feel joy. May I feel love. May I feel calm and serenity. May I find hope and curiosity, humor, trust, any wishes, creativity, abundance, physical well-being, energy connection, whatever shows for you, emotional connection, wisdom, insight. And just breathe now with your wishes, letting your breath be again a grounding anchor into your body. Your exhale might naturally be longer, and your inhale also might be longer as you close meditation, bringing the hands together in prayer position, just feeling the energy between your palms and letting the hands go up and down a little, centering, grounding, connecting your being as you breathe deeply. And opening your eyes slowly, you may want to just look around your space, letting yourself be drawn to colors or shapes, whatever attracts you. And now meditating with your eyes open in your room, just looking around. It might be you're looking at the computer. It might be that you want to give yourself a hug, a stretch, get some water. So coming gently out of the meditation through your senses. Noticing whatever is there to be noticed. And just trusting that noticing as you open your eyes is part of your meditation. You know, what you see, a light in front of you, a certain pattern or texture. And I'd love to open the mic to shares. You can raise your hand under participants. You can also share in the chat. You know, when we share, we never know who we're helping. It's kind of interesting. Sometimes we want to share because it's helpful to speak our experience out loud. And sometimes we don't know why we want to share. But I have learned to believe that everyone's shares are really important and valid, and that they help the entire group, and that we just never know. We never know. It might be someone in the future doing this meditation and they hear your share, and it gives them a kind of permission that they didn't know they needed. That's happened to me, listening to other people share after meditation or ask a question. And I'll never be able to directly thank that person who made that share or asked that question, but I think that vibration just does a lot of good in the world. And Joan, hello. There you go.
Magali, I did not put my hand up, but I was sitting here thinking of what came to me that maybe would help somebody else. And when you called my name, it startled me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, don't be sorry, because I guess I meant to share and I did not raise my hand. What came to me, so I was with you throughout the whole meditation. I've been falling asleep lately and I miss so much of the meditations usually, but today I was with you throughout. But the most powerful thing that came to me was at one point, all of a sudden I got the message, sleep, sleep. And at that point I was like, my intention for this one is healing. I've been experiencing a lot of pain. I have fibromyalgia and it's been sort of cutting up a bit. And so my intention was for healing. And when I was thinking about that intention, this word sleep came. And the last 2 nights, I've got to bed early and I felt so much better in the morning. And this affirmation of the importance of sleep. And after that, just sleep, sleep. And then the message, care for this vessel that I have gifted you with. And so I guess that's what I'm intended to share, that we need to be looking after this physical vessel that we've been granted to then inhabit our spirit. And it just was so incredibly powerful. Lights throughout green, deep, deep, deep purple throughout the whole meditation, and white, bright white light. So very, very powerful. But the message was the importance of sleep, importance of taking that time to allow our body to rejuvenate through the night. So
such a good
I am
message.
complete.
Thank you so much. Yeah. Thank you so much, Joan, for sharing. And I think there was no accident that hand went up in some way, that that was
I have tears in my eyes, Magali.
Oh.
I have tears in my eyes because my hands were here close to my heart. And when you called my name, it, and sure enough, the symbol's there for the hand up. And I did not put that up.
Wow,
So,
amazing.
But I was thinking, I should be sharing. But I thought, no, let others share.
Well, thank you for sharing. And we'll go to Alicia next. Alicia.
Hi, everyone. Alicia from New Jersey. I love these meditations. I especially liked, just going within and being with myself. First time I feel like I could be internal, like go within and be in my heart space and make space around it. And, like places I feel a little pain in my back or so, like work on removing those kinks or pain, asking it or giving it permission to leave my body. So it was really nice scanning through my body and just being within. And I also enjoyed praying, like asking for good for everyone. So I have, someone I'm close to, like going through a lot. So I was able to like send healing and love to that person and his world, and to other friends and family, just praying for people just like that. So that was really nice as well. So it's really, it's beautiful to stop the day and come and go within and heal myself and be with others and pray for others.
Yeah, I love that. Thank you so much, Alicia, for sharing so beautiful and true about that that moment, I think, when we come to some level of peace in meditation and then we give to others, it can be really profound in that sharing. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree. And just now I'm thinking, like, you talked about vibration and raising our vibration. And, yesterday I did yoga, and my instructor, she was telling us a story about healing as well. She said, you're healed when you can share a story without crying, a story from the past that hurt you. So I've been practicing trying to share stories that hurt me in the past without getting emotional or writing it out. But she also mentioned about eating those high vibrational foods, like eating any kind of food that high vibration, vegetables or whatever that is, and how that also increases our vibration. So I just wanted to share that with everyone on the call as well.
Yeah. Thank you.
You are welcome.
And anyone else? There was a hand up that went down, but we have time for more shares or questions. And I'm going to share the screen really quickly just to remind you guys. Oh, there's the hand back up. Hi, Haim. Hello?
Yes.
Hi.
Yes. Hi, it's Chaim.
Hi.
And I was hoping if I raised my hand, maybe I would encourage somebody who was resisting. I just want to say thank you, because what you did say also about the vibrations and really your patience and tolerance and your acceptance of others and learning from others, and your energy is just fabulous. And I'm so grateful that I was able to be on this today and just take in the exercise. And so I just want to thank you. And that I was laying down, so the grounding I have to like refigure, and it like throws off a little bit, but it's still it's amazing. So maybe next time we'll do it like in a savasana position, so we can have the meditation like the way the light shines on us, either straight above or like through something, and slowly gives me extra comforting in the each support. But
you bring up a really good point though, like, because oftentimes we do need to do meditations lying down, and because our body is tired or for whatever reason. And so it's really good to have that practice of lying down when we meditate and figuring out where do I kind of connect in a grounding way with the earth, or and like you can almost no,
I've done them both ways. I'm saying, so like I actually did it with Bessel van der Kolk in Kripalu in 2013, and we've done, and one of it was lying down, and just like feeling and wiggling toes and different little things, but also like for myself, like feeling supported. Like I have a great mat that and then if I put my feet flat on it, or if I stretch my hamstring, and really that extra body scan for me in different areas is very beneficial. So
thank you for sharing that. And I don't know if you feel this, but I'm like, you're helping me right now kind of imagine lying on the ground as I meditate and just feeling the support of earth under the back. I feel like I should bring in that suggestion more to people, just feeling that being held.
Yeah, listen, I'm sure you could do one at any time you decide to do it. Just with the camera on is a little funky.
I don't think I'll put it on me lying down, but
right, exactly.
I think in this group, probably a good percentage of people are lying down for the meditation. And so it's good just to remember that that's perfect. It's perfect to lie down for meditation. Yeah.
Thanks so much again.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody.
Also, I know some people who like to stand and meditate standing, and that's different too, or moving, sky's the limit. And Tracy, hello, how are you?
Hi, I'm doing well.
Good.
I thought I'd tag on because I oftentimes will lie down as well. And a few meditations ago, you were walking us through something like I know you say like a chord, but for some reason I don't like the word chord. And I love how you're so generous, like change it to whatever word you like. And I like the word stem. And so when I was lying down, I was imagining like my stem goes to the center of the earth, and it's like a sunflower. And I always imagine like something pushing me up from the earth, like when you're in a mosh pit and you're crowd surfing. I've never done that before at a concert, and I don't want it to be like, but I feel like when I'm laying down, like there's some kind of energy, like hands and feet like holding me up to the sky, and I'm getting like the sun. So I'm like a sunflower, and like all these like stems are sort of like holding me up. So anyway, that's if a crowd surfing idea helps anybody.
Oh, that is great. And I love it that you're outside doing this outside.
it's
So
great.
wonderful. Yeah. Okay. Thank you for sharing. See
Thank you.
soon, Tracy. Oh, and I froze there for a minute. Yeah. And anyone else have a question, a share, a wish for the group? Go ahead and raise your hand or share it in the chat. There we go. Sue Ellen, hello. How are you today?
Hi.
Hi.
Pretty good. How are you?
Good.
I wanted to ask you, I had several times back, you said that there was a book that you were looking at for what was it for?
Meditation.
Yeah, you were saying something about concentration. And then I asked
Sure.
somebody-
I'm happy
yeah.
to write the name of the author in the this is the person who I've been most recently studying meditation with and just really enjoying his work. And he has 2 books. And I think one is the art and practice of meditation, and the other one is called Samadhi. I recommend the art and practice of meditation specifically, and that is really about a form of focusing meditation. So for some that will be really perfect, and for others that might not be what they like. I'm trying to pull up on my phone the exact name, but maybe Jeremy can do that because I'm not finding it. Well, I could, but probably I should ask the team to do that. Oh, here we go. The Art and Skill of Buddhist Meditation. That's the one I would recommend. And especially for those who want a more concentrated mind and more focus. And I just found in general, it's about a 4.5-hour audiobook. And I'm a meditation geek. So I just love listening to people talk about meditation. It's kind of funny because obviously that's not as good as meditating, but I still love listening to something every week like that.
So you think that, I mean, just anybody, I'm very, very new to meditation. Do you think that I can?
Yeah, you can totally follow it. The book is really, it doesn't guide you in meditation, but it talks about the stages and the steps. And he's just a very nice, just a wonderful spirit and a wonderful way of speaking about it that might interest you. There's other books I have that I'll share in your classroom for different kinds of meditation practice. They're not top of my mind right now. And actually, I used to share some books that now I feel like took away a bit from my meditation. So you have to be careful. So I'll just share this with everyone since you brought it up. So I guess we find a book at a certain time because we need it for a certain reason. So for a long time, I just loved this huge book about meditation, but basically the author kept saying over and over again, just to note everything, just to keep noting everything about your experience. And I got really good at that. But in a sense, it created a bit of distance from my actual experience. So then I found Richard's work, and what he's saying is we can bring a real connection, an embodied experience with whatever we are witnessing. And we can bring like kind of a luminous experience into the whole body through that joining with our focus and concentration. And at this stage, it feels much more right for me. So I think we all kind of find the books and the teachers at the moments that we need them the most. And so I just really honor everyone's unique path here, and you too, Sue Ellen, that you'll find what you need and just keep bringing it in.
So this one is good to know more about concentration and how I can better that then.
Yeah, in a very compassionate, loving way. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Very good.
See you. Be
It's
well.
nice seeing you.
Nice seeing you. Okay. And yeah. And of course, as always, just trusting that inner teacher the most, because sometimes we can give an authority to the outer teachers that ends up not being the best for us. So I think if I have anything to share that is valuable today, it's that trust your inner teacher, trust your own universe as a teacher too.
Okay.
Okay, absolutely. And I guess we are at the end of our time. You know what I would like to do really quickly is just a quick review of, so that people process for a moment their own experience a little bit more. So bringing your mind and your thinking into it now. Just, you might want to take some notes for yourself and see, what was the quality of my breathing today? Was I able to kind of follow my breath in? Was that difficult for me? Was the breath light? Was it jagged? Did it feel good? Did it feel bad? Just really be opinionated. Be clear with yourself. How was breathing today? And then attention, intention, awareness. What did that bring up today? As you did a body scan, as you noticed certain parts of your body or your mind or your emotions? Are there any words that particularly resonated for you or didn't resonate for you? Like, I loved how Tracy shared that she liked to use the word stem instead of cord. I bet someone here really doesn't like thinking of tree roots, but somebody likes to think of big boulders or the beach or the ocean as a form of grounding, or a mountain. So what works for you as a metaphor for grounding? And as we do this, we just go through this list, asking ourselves about our experience. What we're doing is we're kind of training ourselves to have this great recall of our meditation. And you don't have to do that if it doesn't feel right. But if you want to be able to remember your meditation journeys a little better, I do recommend taking notes after, just like you would keep a dream journal. One thing I kind of invite you to notice when I made the suggestion to kind of give yourself a little nudge in a certain direction, is that something that works for you, to give yourself a little nudge? It's not necessarily a thought. It's more like a inner intention. Okay, I'm going to go a little lower, or I'm going to be more expanded. And what is that like to give that invitation to yourself? Did you have guides that you could bring through with your imagination or your emotions, your values? Were there guides from non-ordinary reality? Who were those guides today? And it's always nice if you do work with guides to just thank them, at the end of a meditation. And what do vibrations mean for you in your system? What about layers of knowing? And just right now, let yourself answer in your own mind, layers of navigation in this universe of the body, or vibrations. What does that mean for you? What was it like to listen to the body? Was it hard? Was there a permission to grieve or to bring in healing? What happens when you listen to your inner experience? Could you have a kind conversation? Did you? Maybe you didn't. That's okay. I don't even know if I guided the kind conversation part. I might not have. I'm kind of remembering that didn't really come through in the guidance. But I know we did discuss the permission, giving permission to release and giving permission to receive also, bringing things in, giving that permission to bring in what is healing and helpful. And then filling up even more with that really wonderful vibration. And I know I didn't want to use the word highest as I guided the meditation. Instead, I replaced words like love, clarity, I don't know what other words. And then returning to the heart for wishing practices. And we added a 12th step, which was grounding at the end and looking out at the room. So coming out of the meditation more slowly to bring that sensory experience to help you connect back with your kind of regular space and time and reality. It's important to have that transition time. Okay. All right. Well, we are at the hour. Thank you so much for being here. I'm going to leave the chat open a little longer if anyone wants to put a last share. I love to know what works, what's helpful. And also if anyone is having a struggle, I like to know that too about the meditation. All right, sending everyone big hugs, and I hope you have a great day or evening or dream time, whatever your time zone is. It was nice to all connect here in this time and space. And let's look at each other in gallery view, take each other in, take each other's names in. So good to do that at the end and just have that witnessing of where we are, who we are, noticing books, bookshelves, colors behind each other, animals, children. There's not that many people are in video today, but we can just notice each other's names. And I have to say a silly thing. I have not yet figured out on Zoom how to put my picture in the holding spot. I love it when people do that because I can still see their face, but some young person in my life is going to have to help me figure out how to do that picture thing. So I'm very, very impressed with you guys who have that technique of having your picture. All right, guys, be well. Have a great day. Talk soon. Meditate together soon.